Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Ahmed and this is Egyptian Reacts and Reviews. Today I'll be watching Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, the latest installment of the Marvel movies. But first, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so and leave a like and a comment at the end of the video. The last movie I watched from Marvel was Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. It was one of my favorites of the phase, in addition to Spider-Man No Way Home. They have been the outstanding movies for me so far. All the rest of the Marvel movies have been no more than generic. I did not feel they had anything special. So hopefully this one will live up to the other two movies. I haven't watched any trailers, I don't know any spoilers, and so I'm going in completely blind and hoping it will be good. So without further ado, let's get into it. Where is that? Oh, that's Kate's mother. Is that a flashback to when she was in the quantum realm? I knew they looked like earthworms. They even split like earthworms. Kang? Wait, but which one is he? Is he the one we saw in Loki or someone else?
Why are you time traveling with Captain America? That doesn't make sense.
Why is he narrating?
Ruben, you are the best.
Thank you, Spider-Man!
Time for the stuff that really matters. Like friends.
Oh, the FBI agent.
I'm lucky I met Hope Van Dyne. I think you know who she is.
Hope? Oh, I said Kate, her name from Lost. Her name is Hope.
Sometimes. Will I be there when the event...
Oh, he's having a book reading.
Because if there's one thing life's taught me, there's always room to grow.
Hilarious.
Why is jail calling?
Lang!
His friend? Oh, his daughter is in jail. Wow.
Come on.
Wait, that's not the same actress, is she?
What were you thinking?
What was I supposed to do? Look the other way? They were clearing out a homeless camp in the middle of the night. I didn't lose the suit.
You have a suit? Wait, you have a suit?
Yeah, she has a suit.
Me, I'm pretty good at it by now.
Ouch.
Are we gonna have a family of shrinking, like, superheroes?
How about some music?
And in that moment, all I could think was, how did the Hulk turn me into a baby?
Dad, are you listening to your own book?
But I was ready for anything.
No, that's,
Steve and
this
I
is the radio.
I was just happy to meet a raccoon who could talk.
So basically he's making money off of everything.
So, Cassie, did you make any new friends in the slammer this time?
This time? I do, Cassie, I really do, but I don't want you wasting your life.
At least I'm still trying to do something with mine.
What are you three up to?
Science. With ants. Ant science.
Whoa, what are they building? Are you doing this?
Actually, no. They built their own tech.
The ants are building tech?
You know how dangerous the quantum realm is. We all do, Mom. Nobody's going to the quantum realm.
Something tells me this will not go well.
You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm.
Yeah.
Shut it down now.
Janet.
Did something happen with King? Is she afraid he's going to trace it back to them? Yep. I think he traced it back and found the way back. sucking all of them in. Okay, there they go. Okay, a family vacation in the quantum realm it is. Oh, the ants are coming too.
Cassie.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
They separated now. Hope and her parents are not there.
Mom!
We should be dead.
Why aren't we?
I don't know.
Do not move.
She's the expert now. Wait, that's a machine. So Kang built like technology in the quantum realm? It's not a son.
Come back!
Oh my god.
Run.
I don't know, there's some vibe about this movie so far. It's like giving me a mix of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but in a Rick and Morty kind of world. Who are these?
Why didn't I see any of this?
You weren't able to look deep enough. Not through the void and subatomica.
Cassie!
Drink the ooze!
They remind me of Star Wars here. The creatures, whatever they're called. The scavengers. Is it Kang? No. Not Kang. What? Okay. Really? That's a friend greeting? Okay.
Was that a good stab?
They got us a ride. We're not too far from an old friend of mine. If anyone's heard where Scott and Cassie are, it'll be him.
I don't know what you're saying!
Okay, Indiana Jones. This movie so far has been a mix of a lot of other movies and stuff.
Hello.
Now I can understand them.
Hi. Did you drink the ooze? A big hole. How many holes do you have? I'm sorry, is that a personal question? I don't have any holes.
That's right. How did you know that?
He's Quaz. He's a telepath.
Please stop
Thinking?
thinking that.
I'm trying.
Well, not very hard, and I think you look weird too.
Do things come out of your holes like milk, juice?
Veb, stop asking about his holes. Some of us have holes. What are you doing here?
It doesn't matter. You come from above. So he is hunting you. He will burn the world to find you.
Kang?
The Conqueror.
Oh, they said it. Kang the Conqueror.
That guy looks like broccoli.
That's a very complicated way to open a door. The ooze.
Drink those. I'll be right back.
How exactly do you know this guy?
Old, freedom fighter friend of mine.
Sorry, you were a freedom fighter?
See? No door necessary.
Janet Van Dyne?
No way!
I thought you were dead.
Bill Murray?
The Lord, Krylar, now. I fought like hell against that.
Is that building alive?
Yours are dead?
Dad, you're an Avenger. They need help.
No, what I need to do is get you home.
Why don't you want to help?
And no one knows this place better than Janet.
What did you say?
Janet. They know her.
Janet. Van Dyne?
Where is she?
That's what we're trying to find out. You know her?
You left all of us with him. Your mommy is full of secrets.
You're lying.
But not here.
Not about this.
Let them go.
Let's pay him a visit.
Okay. Double crossed. I think I saw it coming. No, really? We're not gonna see Bill Murray again?
What the hell?
You'll be great. It's like flying a bike.
Like flying a bike.
Is the bike alive?
Hands all the way in. Like stuffing a turkey. Really? Him? He used to be charming.
But that guy?
I was down here for 30 years, Henry. I had needs.
Oh my god.
My God!
I had dinner with someone a few times. Name was Linda.
The hunter. Damn. The buildings are fighting.
Get to the sanctuary.
The way they die is actually very cool. They like dissipate into air.
Stay here. Oh no.
Wait, she has a suit? Then why didn't she use it from the beginning? I think that's the earliest suit that.
Hey, I have a suit.
Yeah, I noticed.
She was hiding it.
You okay?
From him.
Yes.
Like that. You see what I did? You see what I did?
No, you're like this small.
I jumped into that.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
What?
He knows him.
Is someone in there?
Oh, yes. A destiny you cannot escape. Our fates have
Wait, is it the guy who was in the bee suit? Yeah.
ever since that day we met.
Wow. Darren?
Surprised to see me?
What the hell is wrong with his face?
It's the bee guy. It's the bee guy.
Cassie? I almost didn't recognize you.
He's just a head.
Third time in jail. 4. What is this place?
He said he was a traveler, a scientist who crashed off course. A ship that could travel the multiverse.
The multiverse.
Can this take us home?
They can take you anywhere.
We tried everything to recharge his ship's energy core.
We're going to get out of here.
It took ages, but we did it. When I touched it, I saw his mind. he had done. He didn't crash here. He was exiled here. And because of it, he was getting out.
Janet.
He's supposed to be like a brilliant scientist from the future. I really doubt he couldn't have done it by himself if all the materials they needed was right there.
I'm sorry, Hope. He's got weapons and technology centuries beyond anything we can dream of.
Exactly. That's why he didn't need her to do it, to recharge his core.
I unleashed a monster on this place and ran away.
You couldn't have known.
She did know. She saw his thoughts. She knew if he's trapped there, that's probably what he's gonna do.
He's after the core. But he needs PIM particles to reach it.
So when she says she destroyed the core, means she just enlarged it so he can't use it until he shrinks it back to the right size again.
What's coming?
Me. A lot of me. They exiled me down here.
The other kings?
Let me make this easy for you. You will bring me what I need, or I will kill your daughter in front of me.
Darren, can you hear me? Darren? MODOK, can you hear me?
What?
Really?
I'm in.
Okay.
Okay, so what do I do? What's the plan?
Don't die?
Thanks. Big help, MODOK.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it. I'm heading in.
Whoa.
What? He split like the earthworm.
Why am I looking at another me? I'm not another me, you're another me. You just came out. Why?
Is this losing his mind?
You're in a probability storm.
What does any of that mean? Oh, so I am the real one, huh? No, I didn't say that.
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell? What the hell? I'm the real one. Yes, I'm the real one. We'll figure this out together.
Very Rick and Morty. Multiverse, a lot of Ricks, a lot of Mortys.
Scott, where are you? Scott!
A lot of Antmans, a lot of Wasps. Jon Snow in Battle of the Bastards. It's like the ants in the first movie.
What are you doing?
We all want the same thing.
Work together.
And I'm coming, Cassie.
Come on, we're doing.
I'm real.
Let's do
A lot of other hopes.
You ready?
Shouldn't Janet freak out because that's the last thing she wants, to get the core back for King to use? She doesn't know anything about the agreement or... Well, I mean, she can guess that he has Cassie hostage.
No, wait. He's got Cassie.
Scott!
Okay,
Janet.
that means she cannot guess.
We will save her, I promise you we will save her, but... You cannot give that to him.
We had a deal.
She'll be fine without you. You left me right here to die. Let's see how they do.
And now you want to wipe away any universe that's a threat to you. That's what monsters do.
That's what conquerors do. And I will burn them out of time for what they've done to me.
So, he's basically wants revenge on himself. An ant.
What?
Oh. Yep, I saw them going in with them.
They lived thousands of years in a single day, expanding their knowledge, their science.
Really? The civilization of ants?
Hey! I'm sorry. To get a message out to anyone who can still fight. Then free our people from the detention cells below and launch a counteroffensive from within.
His army.
Today, we conquer eternity and the dynasty of kings.
Cassie.
He's not invincible! Come to the tower! Fight back! I know you've been waiting. Now is the time to strike.
Let's go!
I'll drive.
Now he likes to drive it. Okay. No, he has a much bigger ship. Okay. Crazy idea. If he can build all this, why didn't he build the ship big enough to use his core as it is?
Your dad's not here, Cassie. But I guess that's not a big surprise.
He made himself really big.
Our word is our bond! Without that, we're nothing!
No, the buildings are here.
They came.
Which reminds me of another movie.
What is the bridge code?
I'll die first. 18147. Damn.
This is our home! Let's take it back!
Oh my god. He has holes now. Sad and funny at the same time.
I have holes! Yeah!
He doesn't die.
I didn't know he could do that.
Please let this work.
Ouch.
Aaron, stop! I'm trying to be whatever this is.
I don't know what to be.
It's never too late to stop being a dick.
That is stupid.
Cassie!
They're giants.
I feel like I'm hugging Godzilla.
It feels so cool.
We have to go right now.
No.
Come on.
No.
How many worlds I've conquered?
Oh my god, the building is holding another building.
You can beat me. I am king! You talk to ants.
Oh yeah, where are the ants? There they are. A mechanical ant. Damn. Yeah, there's no way anyone can stand in front of an army of ants.
My name is Darren, and I am not a dick!
Why did they put Darren here? The ants overwhelming him was awesome enough. But Darren coming in? That's really dumb.
You were right about me, Cassie.
Darren, I hope.
Oh, they haven't met
changed your hair.
Since they're here.
You always were a brother to me.
What? When?
I was?
And at least I died. An avenger.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's go home.
Let's see what's gonna happen. I knew something had to happen. Nice. Yeah, the final boss fight.
And you're not getting out.
I want you to remember.
Again,
You could have gone home.
he could get out. They can recharge the core just like they did the first time after they leave.
We both just have to lose.
Again. Why didn't it expand instantly? Leave! You don't have time! Leave! They are stuck in the quantum realm then. How are they gonna get home now? They're gonna fix the core?
Let's go.
Back to where we started.
My life doesn't make sense. But he also said something bad was coming. And that everyone would die if he didn't get out.
Yep.
So did I just kill everyone? Is everyone gonna die because of me? You know what? It's probably fine. Like I said,
Okay.
life does.
I see their... This is a clue to what's coming. Nice. Okay, I have a lot of thoughts, but let's see if there is an after credit scene. Yep, of course there is. There's a
You
lot
sure?
more.
He's dead.
A pharaoh?
If it wasn't true, I wouldn't call you.
How many did you call?
All of us. Of course. A scroll king?
Perhaps we can shape
Another
it.
one. Loki!
Made him sound like this terrifying.
No way. Is that Loki season 2? Is that gonna be Loki season 2? And that was Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. It was very interesting. First thing that comes to mind is that through the whole movie, I felt like I'm watching other movies. A lot of scenes were just a remake of famous scenes from other things, mainly movies. There was just this one scene where Scott Lang is buried in the other Scott Langs and trying to get out. That's the only one that reminded me of Jon Snow from Game of Thrones when he was getting out of like the Battle of the Bastards episode. The other ones when he was drinking the ooze reminded me of Indiana Jones. The whole world was just like sort of like a Rick and Morty / Honey, I Shrunk the Kids type of deal. Even the part when he was doing the whole anthill and going up, it reminded me of the first Ant-Man movie, so at least this is unique to the character. But going back to the beginning, Cassie was able to send a signal trying to study the quantum realm. That one led to Darren trapping them into going into the quantum realm. So all 5 of them went. Cassie Hope, Scott, Hank, and Janet. And there we started learning that Janet had a lot of things that did not share with them. And there's an entire worlds and civilizations that live in the quantum realm. They were separated at first, and Janet tried to find Scott and Cassie through her contacts. And through that, they were able to find that Kang holds them because he wants the Pym particles to shrink the core back in order to use it and be able to get out of the quantum realm. So a few things that while watching, I didn't have to even think a lot about it, but they did not gel to me. They were plot holes in the story even. For example, the first thing that I really didn't make sense. Why would Kang need Janet to recharge the core? She only knows her science from our contemporary world, from our current time. And she can only use the materials that are present in the quantum realm. So you're telling me that Kang could not have figured it out himself? Could not have done and found done the tests and until he found how to recharge the core? It seems extremely simple to me. And if that's the whole basis of the other kings banishing this one into this world, thinking he cannot recharge the core, that means they know nothing about the quantum realm, which is against what we know about Kang, is that he's supposed to know everything about this. So this to me is a little bit of a plot hole. Another part, but I would admit that this is a little bit of a stretch. So Janet expanded the core and left. And we found that he built massive structures and ships and was able to build all of these. So why couldn't he build a ship that can use the core with the big size? When we saw the core to the ship, the original ship, and the original core, the size difference did not seem that big. It was the core was big as maybe a small melon, and the ship was just a single sized for one person. So assuming that the core expanded, the ship, if he made another ship that big, it wouldn't have been as big as the ship he has constructed by the end of the movie. And then the last plot hole to me, which they fixed, but in a way that does not solve that it was a plot hole, which was they were running away, and Janet said there's only one chance, so I'm assuming that the core would then deplete when they leave. But if they succeeded, they would have left the core there in the normal size, and that means Kang could have just recharged it and used it on his ship. So why was that not discussed? It's true that Scott then destroys it and kills the Kang, but that was just because of Kang trying to stop him before he leaves, and if he had succeeded in leaving, he wouldn't have done that. This to me was a little bit off. The things that stood out in this movie to me was Cassie. Was the first one, or the first person that sticks out to me was Cassie. I actually liked her in this movie up until the part with the whole Darren don't be a dick thing. This was extremely dumb. And having Darren come back in order with the ants in order to destroy Kang's shield felt just a silly comedy relief. It did not feel like any serious thing, and they knew it was a comedy relief. But honestly, I felt it took away from the whole ants coming in and overwhelming Kang. I loved that. It was great. I wish they could have won all by themselves. This Darren intervention was completely pointless. Going back to Cassie, I honestly did. I can see the pattern that they're trying to introduce these young new people in every movie. They did it in Thor when they introduced the little girl that he saved and adopted at the end. They did it with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness with America Chavez, which is definitely my least favorite one. It felt completely out of it was completely the worst, definitely the worst movie, and the worst character to me that got introduced was America Chavez. But Cassie, I liked her so far. She didn't seem annoying. She didn't seem like just the person you want to go save. No, she was actively trying to be part of the solution. She had principles. She was acting on those principles. It was great. Like I said, the only part is the Darren part at the end. So I'm just gonna block this part out of my mind and enjoy the character development until then. At the end, they were able to escape and go back to the real world, leaving Kang there, hopefully dead. We don't know. But Cassie was also able to open the wormhole to the quantum realm immediately when she went back. So if they imply that she can do that, maybe I missed it. I thought she can just send a signal or something like that. But to be able to open the wormhole immediately, maybe that was not clear to me or I missed it, but there was nothing that said she couldn't. Maybe she was just using the same technology that they used, or Hank used in the previous movies. But anyway, they got back. I felt like Hope's character did not really do much. She intervened in a lot of the situations within the fights, but there was no really story to her part. There was a story for her parents. We found out about Janet and how Hank is dealing with it. Hope was sort of there, and then she helped in the fight against Kang and defeat him, and that's pretty much it. I didn't feel like there's any character development. She was like the fifth wheel, literally, in the whole dynamic. And then to address the last and most important and obvious thing to me in this whole thing. I know that some of the writers from Rick and Morty have joined Marvel, and they have been involved in the last few movies, including Doctor Strange and including this one. But this movie felt like a Rick and Morty episode. All these fantastical creatures in different realities and different realms. The whole part about, like, even the part where Scott divided into a lot of, like, him. This was taken directly from Rick and Morty. All the Ricks and all the Mortys coming together all the time. This is exactly what was it. I see that the most influence of Rick and Morty is definitely in this movie, and it was good. Like I said, the previous movies of this phase did not give me a lot of expectations. So as a fun movie, as a fun ride, this movie was definitely fun. And anyone who likes Rick and Morty and this kind of, adventure will like this movie. But is it going to be any masterpiece? No. Definitely is not equal to Black Panther or Spider-Man No Way Home. It's definitely better than Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Again, it felt like it's trying to be a little bit of like Avatar at some point, but it's not Avatar. Just like Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness was not everything everywhere all at once. You will actually find all those movies. I've reacted to those movies, so if you want to check my reactions, you can find them on the channel. I would give this movie maybe a 6 out of 10. I enjoyed it. Doesn't really add anything to the universe except introducing the new Kangs that are going to show up, and apparently the events of this movie are what triggers them into the action, into being the villains of this phase or the next phase. And we saw also Loki cameo, so I'm thinking this is gonna take us into Loki season 2, and from there we're gonna deal with Kang. Thank you everybody for watching this movie with me. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Ahmed. This is Egyptian Reacts and Reviews. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so and leave a like and a comment. And I'll see you in the next movie.